So this is the Food Network magazine, the Cookout Cookbook, and it is June 2021. Let's start with the first paperclip. I'm just going to try and cover this tonight. We'll leave Reader's Digest for tomorrow. So, let's see. Sorry it took me so long to stay back with you tonight. Contents to your health. Here's what's good for you in this issue by Corby Fernandez and Kara Zuberman. The power of protein. Add some lean meat to your cookout menus. A small study from the German Center for Diabetes Research found that in participants with a diet rich in lean proteins and low in calories had a significant reduction of excess fat in the liver compared to those who were on a low protein diet. Check out the grilled chicken recipes on page 98, a skinless boneless chicken breast and more than 50 grams of protein. We don't do wine, so I'm not sharing that. Looking good. Vitamin A is great for your skin. It helps with the production of new skin cells, but we're not getting our fill. Researchers from the University of Illinois College of Agriculture found that some people do not have the active enzyme needed to convert their beta-carotene from orange veggies into vitamin A. To cover your bases, drink some whole milk, and it's another good source of vitamin A. In season right now is pineapple. The tropical fruit screams summers, and it's healthy too. Just 1 cup of pineapple contains 130% of your recommended daily amount of vitamin C. That's more than enough orange. Plus, pineapple is packed with a manganese, which plays a role in the bone development. Try the pineapple coconut nice cream on page 52. Okay. Moving forward. Photo op on page 18. Editor's letter. We're trying something new this month. We're giving $500 to the person who can take the best photo of an ice cream float. I know this isn't a gigantic prize by the recipe contest standards. For that, you should turn to page 48, where you could win $10,000 for the best meat mushroom burger. But I wouldn't argue that $500 is a lot of money for a relatively simple assignment. You just have to pour some soda over ice cream, add a garnish or two, and take a shot. This is a fair contest, too, because pretty much anyone with a phone and a window can be a great food photographer these days. I've taken some awful food photos in the past, but I got a new iPhone 12 a few months ago. I basically think I'm Ansel Adams now, if he were alive, and shooting baked goods for Instagram. Whenever I mistake, I make, and there are many, that can be corrected with a quick edit. I just randomly slide over every single option back and forth until the picture looks better. Brilliance, highlights, tint, contrast. I have no idea what any of that means, but I know that if I adjust some stuff, it'll eventually end up with a food that looks a lot brighter and a lot prettier than it was in the first place. Don't worry, our magazine photos will be shot by professionals. We just want to take a moment this month to appreciate all the photographers out there and give you a chance to get paid for your work. The contest is on page 116, and the finalist or not, everyone who enters is a winner. You get an ice cream float. Okay, in the month of June on the calendar here, on page 20, it says 1. Start the month with a summer snack. Sprinkle watermelon sticks with a chili powder, coriander, and cumin and salt. Serve with lime and sour cream. 2. They got NASA. 3. It says, now this is all again in June 3rd. The first U.S. spacewalk was on this day in 1965. Have some astronaut ice cream and check out the cool contest on page 107. June 4th on a Friday. It looks like it's a watermelon lemonade of some sort. Saturday, June 5th. Make some rosé sangria this weekend. Mix a bottle of rosé with 3/4 cup brandy and 2 tablespoons each sugar and raspberry liquor. Add seltzer and fruit, and cheers. June 6th on a Sunday, the first drive-in theater opened on this day in 1933. A good excuse for a milkshake. Blend 1 cup each vanilla chocolate chip ice cream, milk, and crumbled cookies. The 7th, they got what looks like a chocolate milkshake with a cookie. The 8th, they've got some dipped shortbread cookies in chocolate. Looks good, but they don't really say why they put it there. The 9th, they say, let's chill with Waffle Wednesday. Turn your mini toaster waffle into a sweet treat. Toast and let cool. Dip in melted chocolate and then let set. So I guess that's why it's on the 8th. They're just taking pictures and filling it up with nothing on those days that they have. Okay, on the 10th, they have a Rice Krispie Treat with some sprinkles, it looks like. Let's see what it says. Today is Judy Garland's birthday. Honor the Wizard of Oz star with a rainbow dessert. Mix rainbow sprinkles into cereal treats. On the 11th, it says E.T. came out onto theaters on this day in 1982, so top a banana split with peanut butter cups, toasted coconut, and Reese's Pieces. And on the 12th, they just show a picture of what happened on the 11th. On the 13th, it looks like kebabs. It says it's Flag Day. On the 14th, American flag-inspired candy mix. Toss white chocolate-coated pretzels with blue jelly beans and red Skittles. And they show a picture of that on the 15th. On the 16th, Cracker Jack debuted on this day in 1893. Pick up a box and make your own version at home. Go to thefoodnetwork.com/FNMSNACK. And they show a picture of homemade Cracker Jack on the 17th. On the 18th, nothing. On the 19th, it's Juneteenth. Turn to page 25 for a holiday drink and visit mofad.org to learn about the Mofad's African American food exhibit. On the 20th, make dad cheesecake stick, which is pictured actually on the 13th. Skewer steak. It says pepper and onion chunks. Grill 5 to 7 minutes. Top with cheese sauce. And on the 21st, summer started yesterday, so mark your calendars for the new season with a twist on strawberry shortcake layer brownies with an whipped ice cream. And 22nd, 23rd is Grandpa's birthday, which they don't put in here, but please send him a birthday card at Mr. Wayne McDowell, 901 South 15th, Mattoon, Illinois, 61938. The 24th is a picture of what happens on the 25th. Halfway to Christmas, make a ginger snap ice cream sandwich. Sandwich vanilla ice cream between cookies rolled in candied ginger. 26th is nothing, but the 27th looks like a taco with some meat. But the 28th says, grill every night this week. Go to page 95 for dozens of easy steaks, kebabs, and more. And on the 30th, there's nothing on the 29th. 30th, finish the month with a 2-ingredient cocktail. Pour 2 ounces of silver tequila in a glass with ice, topped with elder flavor tonic. Okay, in the know on Juneteenth tradition. On June 19th, 1865, in Galveston, Texas, thousands of enslaved people were finally transformed that slavery had been abolished. 2.5 years later, the Emancipation Proclamation was issued. Today, many black families celebrate Juneteenth by spending the day together, cooking and eating. The definition of Juneteenth Trinity is barbecue, watermelon, and a red drink, says culinary historian Adrian Miller, author of Soul Food, The Surprising Story of the American Cuisine, One Plate at a Time. The color is red is key, says it symbolizes the blood shed from the African ancestors. Because the holiday started in Texas, local Big Red soda is a go-to, but homemade red drinks like this one are also a good option. Corey Fernandez. To honor June 19th, try this vibrant iced tea. It's made with hibiscus, often used in hospitality drinks in the West Africa. Steep in 6 hibiscus tea bags, 8 cups of hot water for 5 minutes. Chill, then sweeten, and then simple syrup. Serve over ice. Okay. Food News in the Know by Audrey Morgan. They've got cocktail bombs are exploding, not reading that. Beer and ice cream are for dogs, not reading that. New York is cracking down on food waste. The state's excess food law goes into effect this month, requiring grocery stores to donate surplus food to local charities. It's a big step towards sustainability. More than 50 million Americans now suffer from food insecurity, a 35% increase since 2018. The new stamps are buzzworthy. The American coffee culture is booming, and now we have stamps to prove it. The Citizen Stamp Advisory Committee suggests that the idea, because of our collective obsession with coffee, and then the USPS art director, Greg Breeding, and renowned illustrator Terry Allen created these Art Deco-inspired espresso drink stamps. The Postal Service sent Terry more than 100 mugs to study for the job. Buy a book at the store.usps.com. Now listen to this. Pizza vending machines are happening. A new wave of machines will cook pies at the push of a button. Brazil Street Pizza is rolling out automated pizza kitchens across the country this year, and Pizza Formo and Let's Pizza are bringing machines to the public spaces like malls, gas stations, and they start in the Midwest. So we're in the Midwest, people. Keep your eyes open. New on the shelf this month. These are new products in the stores. A Dozen Cousins rice cooked in bone broth makes these ready-to-eat rice pouches extra flavorful. $4 at Whole Foods. Guinness Nitro Cold Brew Coffee. These are canned beers and brewed with coffee, so you can have 2 drinks in one. $10 for 4. Boar's Head Bold Pitchcraft Slow Smoked Turkey. This deli meat is seasoned with a dry rub of smoked paprika, cinnamon, and Mexican chilies. Prices do vary. Kind Frozen Pints. These nut-based ice cream alternatives include a superfood mix ends like fruit, nuts, and dark chocolate for $6. Okay. They're having another contest by Fresh Mushrooms, and it says it's in partnership with Fresh Mushrooms. They're called Blended Burger. Why blend? Well, plant-based eating is on the rise, but that doesn't mean everyone wants to stop eating meat. In fact, almost 90% of people who eat meat alternatives aren't vegetarian or even vegan. Blending is a great middle ground. Mix part ground meat and part diced mushrooms so you get an extra veggie on your plate, but you don't lose out on all the meaty flavor. Find more ways to blend in this pull-out pocket, and they do have extra recipes in it. Umami all around. Mushrooms are rich in umami. They have deep, savory flavor that's almost meaty. Parmesan cheese, soy sauce, anchovies, and miso are similarly intense, but mushrooms are unique. They're meaty, both in flavor and texture. The umami is more pronounced in the cooked mushrooms than the raw ones. How to make a blended burger. Prep your mushrooms. Finely chop 8 ounces of mushrooms such as crimini or button with a chef's knife or in a food processor. To cook, saute in vegetable oil in a large non-stick skillet over medium heat, stirring until lightly browned, which takes about 4 minutes. Season with salt and pepper, transfer to a large bowl and let cool. Blend with meat. Add a half a pound of ground meat to the cooled mushrooms and gently mix until combined. Form into 6 4-inch patties about a ½ inch thick. Mix until both sides are with salt and pepper. Cook the patties. Heat 1 tablespoon vegetable oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat. Working in batches, cook the patties for 1½ minutes per side. For cooked medium doneness, serve on the buns with your favorite toppings. To enter the contest, use the tips on this page. A guide and create your own blended burger. We suggest combo of 25% mushroom and 75% meat. Then go to foodnetwork.com/blended burger contest. BLENDED BURGER CONTEST before June 25th. Enter your recipe and your photo for a chance to win one of 2 $10,000 prizes. So I hope somebody watching this does enter and wins. Okay, of course, picture this. Post a photo of the amazing homemade ice cream float and you could win big. How to enter? Make a fun ice cream float and take a photo. Then follow at Food Network Mag on Instagram and like our contest post. Then post your photo with hashtag Ice Cream Float Contest in the caption and tag at Food Network Mag, M-A-G. The winner will receive $500 and 3 runners-up will receive $50. So that's pretty neat. And that concludes all I'm sharing from Food Network Magazine, June 2021.